Hey everyone, Mike here from Skinny Wood Barbecue. I hope you're well. Today I've got something really exciting to show you guys. We have got the Masterbuilt 560. Thanks to Ollie over at Pro Smoke Barbecue over in Banbury. They've actually loaned me this unit to give it a try. I was having a few issues with the barbecue. They offered me to loan me this unit so I can do a few cooks, do a few videos and tell you what I think. So let me give you a walk around. So I'm going to give you a walk around of the Masterbuilt 560, just to kind of show you a few things. And then, because it's been snowing and it's starting to get a bit wet, because it's got an electrical component in here, I won't fire it up today. I was going to cook a chicken on it today, but let's just do a walk around for you and then we'll go through a few things. So first of all, the thing with this Masterbuilt barbecue is it works very much like a pellet smoker. In other words, what you've got on this side here is you've got your charcoal basket. So in here, you put all your charcoal in. Down the bottom here, you've got your ash box. So, and then you've got a space in the top here where you're gonna put your fire cubes and you've got your lights, your charcoal underneath. So what actually happens is underneath it as well, see if I can get underneath it for you, what you've got here is a fan. And what it does is as your charcoal burns from the bottom, that fan is pumping the hot air and your smoke into your chamber here. So a little bit like a pellet smoker where it's actually being run on a fan. What we've got over this side is your control panel. Dead easy to get it started up. I'll go through a pairing process with you on the next video, but so finally got a chance to complete this part of the video. I'm going to be doing a pork, but with the snow and the rain over here, I just haven't wanted to get this out really in the electrics. So Masterbuilt 560, super excited to show you all this. Let's do a little walk around. So starting from the left hand side, we've got our console on here. Was dead easy actually to pair up with my phone. We're going to have a side order of Chester the cat along with the pork butt, but yeah, dead easy to control, pair up, sorry. What I do like is the power cord. Now this power cord is really long, probably double the length of some of the cords for the Traegers that I've seen. The only kind of downside is that plug. It doesn't fit in the plug on the outside wall, so I've had to put an extension out and plug it in that way. So we've then got the cooking chamber. So open it up. Now when you open it up, you hear little alarms go because you've got little sensors here. You can see with the cover, the rain, the moisture was in there. But you've got little sensors on here. Now that little sensor there stops the fan if you open the lid. You've got your grates at the bottom and you've got these adjustable grates on 2 levels. I've set it up like this because I'm going to put a drip tray under here and then I'm going to put my pork butt on top of there in a minute. So, and you've got the escape vent. Now I don't know whether or not that vent is too big and too open, but we'll wait and see. Pro Smoke have put their temperature gauge on the grill. Then you come to the side bit here. Now what you've got on the top is your door. Again, little sensors in there to fill your charcoal in. And I've filled this just over halfway with the charcoal. I wanted to see how much it would actually burn using this compared to when I've done my Kamado Joes or anything. Open up the bottom here and you've got your ashtray, your collector. That's also where you'd put your smoking wood. I'm not going to use any smoking wood today, but that's where you would put it. And then in here, as you can see, I've already put the fire starter cubes in there. So on this side, you've got your 2 trays. Now whenever you want to shut the grill off, you put these in and just put them back into place. When you want to start the grill, you need to remove them, so remember that. So I'm going to go ahead and we're going to get this bit started off and we'll come back. So, oh, it's locked. So we're going to get these tubes lit. Now what will happen is this will light the charcoal underneath. Now what you need to do is keep the bottom door and the top door open. You can already see wisps of smoke. You need to keep this open for a few minutes and then we'll turn it on, get it powered up, and we'll come back. Okay, so that was actually nice and easy. I went onto the app on the phone, set the temperature, 275 is what I'm going to be cooking this pork butt on today. Yeah, set that temp, hit start, closed up the top and bottom door, and fan kicks in straight away, and then we're off. So we're going to see how long that takes to get to temperature. The time is just before 20 past 9. So we'll see how long it takes to get to 275 Fahrenheit. So we've been going a while now. Just check food. That's looking fixed to get wrapped. So we're just going to wrap this up, get this back on the grill. So excuse the baby in the background. We've got little Isabella watching Daddy finish off the cook. We just want to see if this comes out, the internal bone comes out nice and clean, sort of. Just transfer it into here. Can we get it off? It's so hard with one hand. But yes, success. Just try that bit. So first of all, I want to see colour-wise. We've got nice pink with the smoke ring. The rub on this tastes amazing. Almost don't want to pull it apart. Get a bit more. So yeah, good colour. Great colour. I slapped some sauce onto this. So let's just get this off, get it pulled apart, and then we'll see what happens. So, huge thanks to Ollie over at Pro Smoke for the loan of the Masterbuilt 560. My thoughts on it. To start it up from the app, from just by turning the power button on, starting it from the app, that's great. I like that. I think even with the Traeger, you have to turn it on first and then control the temperature. Well, I actually started the whole thing from the app. All you got to do is just have the power on, which to me is great because I can kind of say to my wife, just go and turn the power on, put the meat in, and you know, when I say, and I'll take care of the rest. So, you know, I like that. I also like the power cord. So it sounds stupid, but it's a long ass lead, which means there's plenty of scope on it. The build of it is good. I don't like the size of the gap in the back of the Masterbuilt. I know on the 1050 they've reduced that massively, but you know, I've done plenty of pork butts on barbecues, and kind of I know how much charcoal would last me. Bearing in mind, I filled up with, I think it was just over halfway. Now on a normal barbecue, you know, that would have lasted me almost the entire cook. It didn't. I had to then go and fill it up, and I filled the hopper all the way, or nearly all the way, just over 3/4. And then by the time I finished the cook, literally it was almost all gone. So, and I think maybe the temperature of the outside, and mind you, it wasn't very cold today, kind of like 5-6 degrees, but definitely I think that gap in the back makes you burn a lot more fuel. So that's kind of a downside. Plus side is that it cooked that pork butt beautifully. That's, you know, I can't fault the cooking of it. It was brilliant. I mean, for the price of these, you would definitely, if you like the idea of set it and kind of forget it a little bit, then definitely, you know, this would be worth the money buying. There have been some mods that have come out on the barbecue, and there was a couple that were in there which were great. If it was a choice between looking at the 560 and then going for the 1050, I'd probably edge more towards the 1050. You know, there's a few, I know it's better built, there's a few extra little bits on there, which I like the look of. So if I was gonna buy it, it would definitely be, I'd be the 1050 over the 560 for sure. The grates in the barbecue itself, you had the smoke and the sear. I thought they would be bigger, thicker, cast iron, but they'll do the job. I'm going to sear a steak on this, so I'm looking forward to that. So my thoughts are, you know, the cook was good. It heated up super quick, like it got to temperature like 10-12 minutes it was there. What I did realise with the meter though is the meter probe wasn't reading the ambient temperature well, because the ambient temperature didn't really get over 230, yet the grill and the pro smoke thermometer both read 275 consistently. I didn't notice any drops in temperature. It did hold it really, really well. Even when you open it up to put more coal in, it stops that fan. Or even when you open up to check the meat itself, check the protein, that was, you know, temperature held. It got back up really, really quickly. I was impressed with that. Yeah. On to the next cook. So I think the next one is going to be a steak. So again, thank you, Ollie. Thank you at Pro Smoke Barbecue. Go and check them out. They have not incentivized me to do these videos in any way, shape or form. This barbecue is on loan because I had problems with the Traeger. So far, like I said, the only really downside with that is how much fuel it is burning. And there's elements of it that I hope in the models that they're building now, they've changed and fixed the issues with the original ones. So on to the next cook. Thanks for watching. Oh, by the way, if you like the videos, do like and subscribe. Instagram, you've got me there. Skinny Boy Barbecue UK is YouTube. Thank you all for following me. Thank you all for your support. And I look forward to not seeing you, but you seeing me on the next video.